Luke Taylor here with your Whale Sports video update, and it's February 2nd, which means
I have been instructed which scroll to read. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. Punxsutawney Phil was raised from his burrow by the call of President Bill Dealey. He proclaimed, "The Steelers are going to the Super Bowl!" Back to the business at hand. He surveyed his surroundings carefully and found that there was no shadow around. So an early spring it will be!
yeah, I guess it's Groundhog's Day, but the answer I was looking for was that it's National Letter of Intent Day, which is the day when high school seniors, football players, can sign their letters of intent to play college football at any institution of their choice, so long as they have a scholarship offer at said institution. And that means in this state that it's Washington State and UW battling for recruits, and it looks like UW is just destroying the Cougars already this morning. They've signed all 5 of the Seattle Times blue chip prospects in this state. The Seattle Times always comes out with a list every year of their blue chip, can't miss prospects, and it looks like UW has snagged every single one of them, including Bishop Sankey, who just a few weeks ago was committed to play football for WSU, but nothing is official until you fax in that letter of intent. It's a huge day for college football fans, and really even just the casual fans, because hey, those players are going to be the guys that build up your team the next few years, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 years. Some of them are there. So you look at Oregon and Auburn these past 2 seasons, they played for the national championship. But those players, they signed their letters of intent 3, 4, even some of them 5 years ago to go play football there. They made a commitment to go to that institution to play football, and that's why it's such a big deal this time of year. It's always the first Wednesday of February, and hey, that falls on Groundhog's Day. I know Cougar fans are hoping that it's not a repeat of things they've seen in the past where they've just had so many busts, so many guys that left school early, so many guys that couldn't even get grades. They weren't even allowed to stay in school, and their football team took a dive as a result. And for UW, hey, a lot of guys that didn't pan out for them. Remember the 2008 recruiting class? It was ranked in the top 10 nationally, and then they went on and promptly lost 12 straight games the next season. So recruiting success doesn't always equal to on-field success, but if you're a UW fan, you got to be having a good time. And while we're talking football recruits, there's another guy we need to talk about, and that is Jackson Kirkpatrick. You know him from his exploits on the gridiron this fall for the Anacortes Seahawks. Hey, he's also the 4th leading scorer in the Northwest Conference in basketball this season, but he has been selected to play in the East-West Shrine game this year for the state's all-star team. And it's a great honor, but with honor comes commitment, and Jackson has to be committed to selling a couple $100s worth of advertisements or game day tickets for that event. Just give them a call and say, hey, I want to help Jackson get to Yakima in June to play in that East-West Shrine game. It's a huge commitment and a huge honor for all those players to get selected, and it's been a while since someone from Anacortes has had a chance to attend that game. We're all happy for Jackson for doing that, but he needs a little help from the community if he wants to get there. So we're all about football here today at the Whale, and it's not even football season, but as you know, it's a year-round commitment if you want to play at the next level. And, well, speaking of commitment, you guys already know where my allegiances lie. I'm WSU through and through, but today you can root for any team you want. With your Whale Sports video update, I'm Luke Taylor.